Hey guys, what's going on? This is David, and in this video, I actually want to go over everything that you should know before buying a domain name and exactly where I buy my personal domain name. So we're going to cover where to get the best price. We're also going to cover the most important feature that you need to have when you're buying a domain name and how to actually get it for free. And lastly, if you stick with me until the end of the video, I'm also going to share with you a special coupon code to get literally the best prices ever. Now, let's talk about what you should consider when you're buying a domain name. So the first thing you should consider, obviously, is the price. It could be a domain name that you really like, but if they're charging, $1,000 per registration, that's not going to be feasible for anyone. So the biggest thing here is that a lot of domain registrars offer an initial price that's low, maybe even a sell for $1 for like a .com or something like that. But the problem is, what do you pay when you renew? And I got caught up in this trap several times, and that's why I'm making this video, to share with you a better option that you're not going to be stuck in the same thing. Now, another thing you should consider is privacy. Now, what is privacy basically all about? Privacy, I'm talking about the whois privacy. And what this is an example. If you go to whois.net, and if you search for my domain name as an example, davideagle.com, most domains register, when you ask for privacy registration, they'll charge you for it. And sometimes you'll skip it because you don't want to pay the price. But what's going to end up happening is your information will end up showing here. So instead of this contact email being, name silo as an example, it's going to be your contact email address. Instead of the phone number here being the registrar's phone number or the privacy's phone number, it's going to be your phone number here and the address and everything else. Now, obviously, you really don't want your address on the internet and just your phone number just randomly available like that. So privacy is important. So now let's go back to here. Now, as I mentioned, most domain registrars, which is like GoDaddy, Namecheap, places like that, most of them will charge you for this. And I actually did a quick test. Let me just open it up here. If you see here, this is a GoDaddy domain that I just, sometestdomain.com. And as you can see, they're saying that they're giving me a coupon and all of that. And I'm still ending up paying $14.99, which is Canadian. In US, that translates to somewhere around 11 or 12 bucks, something like that. Plus whatever extra fees. Now here you see domain privacy, they want $9.99 for this per year. So if I added that, my domain registration just for 1 year would be $25. In US, it would be somewhere around, let's say, I don't know, like $21 or something like that, which sucks for 1 year. Now that's, not to mention the renewal price, which is $24.99 per year. So that's GoDaddy for you. Now there's another option, which is Namecheap, and they're not cheap either, because what happens here is they're charging you $8.99 to register the domain. Yes, they recently just introduced the free privacy, but they used to charge for this, and I remember paying for this multiple times. And also when you renew the domain, as you can see, my domain is expensive as shit.com. It's not going to be at $8.88. It's probably going to be more. And I fell into that trap multiple times. So next thing I wanted to go over is, basically what is the renewal price. So renewal price, as I just showed you as an example for GoDaddy, it's going to be much, much higher than whatever coupon they gave you. And for Namecheap, I don't know the exact amount, but it's usually higher than the amount that they register it in. Again, nothing against these two companies. Actually, my first domain was registered with GoDaddy, and then I transferred it to Namecheap because they're a bit better. But then I even moved out of Namecheap, and I'll show you exactly to where. So as I mentioned, you might register it for even $1, but it's going to cost you anywhere from 17 to even more every single year to renew it. And if you're like me and you have multiple domains, I have somewhere around 20, 25 domains that I run, probably even more than that. So this stuff adds up. So let's talk about the solution. What is the solution and what do I use right now? I use Name Silo right now, and I'm going to leave a link for you in the description with a special coupon code in just a second. But before you go there, let me just show you why I use them. Number one is their initial registration without any kind of coupons or any kind of extra stuff is already super low. It's only $8.99. Now, the biggest thing with these guys is you already get the privacy included when you buy the name silo domain, and it's free forever. So as an example, if I go here to my new 123domaintest.com and I register this as an example as a .com, I pay $8.99 now and I pay $8.99 forever. Essentially, this is just automatically gonna be the same price that you registered it in, no extra fees, no extra nothing. And on top of that, they also give you domain registration for free. So as you can see, whois setting, you can simply select whois privacy and it adds nothing to the price. So it's 100% free. You see ICANN included, where GoDaddy actually, so who's charging for this? See, ICANN fee. Namecheap is charging 18 cents. These guys are including it. It's free. Let me just go back here. As you can see here, for free. Now also, they give you the ability to add a coupon, and I'll give you the coupon code in just a second. But just to prove to you that the renewal price is the same too, here is one domain that I recently renewed, FunnelX Project, which is one of my websites. And when I renewed it, it was the same price. It was only $8.99. So it wasn't like $24 like GoDaddy's charging here, and it wasn't whatever Namecheap is charging, which is never the same amount as the domain registration fee. It's always higher. That is why I switched everything I've got over to namesilo.com. It's cheap when you register it. They give you free whois privacy, and it's also the same amount, that same low amount that you pay to register it is the amount to renew it. So now the coupon code that I want to give you if you're interested in registering your domain name is going to be in the description in this video, and the coupon code is going to be just YouTube. So if you go to namesilo.com and you search for your domain name, and then you get to here, if it would ask you, do you have a coupon code, just put in YouTube, just like this video that you're watching right now, and click submit. What's going to happen is it's going to give you a, well, obviously right now it's going to say, sorry, you can't redeem your own coupon, but because I'm using my own account right now. But when you enter the coupon, it's going to give you a special deal, and I'm going to leave that up to you to see what that is. Okay, so that's it for this video. If it helped you, hit the like button. If it didn't help you, then hit the dislike button, I guess. It doesn't really matter, because I'm only really releasing this information because for the people who have multiple accounts and multiple domains, I'm sure they're gonna use this. The other thing is subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss more videos like this, because there's a lot of things that I've discovered on my kind of journey in online, having a website and being a website owner myself. And I'm going to be releasing more videos like these on this channel. So if you don't want to miss those out, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And also, if you want to be notified when I upload new videos, just hit the bell icon and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. All right, so that's it for this video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.